my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Vessels of Use. God chooses the ordinary with something special inside. He looks for those who will be willing vessels that he can use. Think about Jesus' disciples. He chose fishermen, a tax collector, a physician, and one that was a scam artist. Each one had a job to do. Each one was different in their upbringing and their abilities. Over time, he molded them and shaped their lives. He took them from ordinary vessels to extraordinary vessels. All that growth happened during the firing process. They learned to have faith while Jesus walked with them, but that faith was tested in the furnace of life after Jesus ascended. We often talk about the three Hebrew men that were thrown into the fiery furnace. It had been turned up 7 times hotter than normal, but we walked into the middle of their story. We didn't see all that happened in their lives to give them the strength to say, "We are vessels of use to Jehovah. We will not bow to an idol. We don't care if it's the law of the land. We don't care that it can mean death. We only worship Jehovah." How many trials had they walked through previously that gave them that boldness? They were individuals that had consecrated their lives to live for Jehovah. They would not betray him just because the politician in charge, the king, said so. How do we get to be vessels God uses? We prove that we are worthy to be used by getting to know the God of the universe. He created each of us for a purpose. Many never fulfill the purpose because they choose to not follow God or his path for them. But we have chosen to follow him. He will not allow us to sit on the shelf too long. Isaiah 43:2, "When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee." He has promised to be with us and not allow us to be overtaken. We can be sure he will go with us and not allow the enemy to prevail. All he asks of us is that we are willing vessels of honor and of integrity, ones that will follow him and not bow to the things of this world. 2 Timothy 2:20-22. "But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some of honor and some of dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. Flee also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart." It doesn't matter what the vessel looks like. What matters is the heart. Is the heart pure and willing to be obedient? Because God cannot use a vessel that wants to do their own thing. Imagine a pitcher telling the potter, "You cannot use me right now to serve iced tea. I plan on holding water and some flowers." There is nothing wrong with either. But by wanting to hold the water and the flowers, the pitcher is not doing what the designer chooses. It is being disobedient. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.